Hello again. It has been a while since my last video, so let me welcome you back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yusuf Ahmed and I'm an international lawyer originally from Scotland and the UK. I run and operate my own boutique practice which specialises in all aspects of commercial law. In this video, I'm going to touch on a bit of news that came out around the end of January 2021, where it was announced that the UAE will offer citizenship to select expats in the country. Following the announcement, I received a number of inquiries from expats in the UAE asking if this is something that they can actively pursue and apply for. So I've put together this video to briefly cover some of the details and what we know about it so far, and hopefully it can assist as a point of reference. Watch on to learn more. The UAE recently announced that it will offer citizenship to select expats who are deemed to add value to the country. The announcement was made around the end of January 2021 by the Vice President of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, in which it was revealed that UAE citizenship could be offered to eligible expats, including investors and those with specialised talents, as well as professionals that include doctors, engineers, artists and authors. The announcement marks a new development for the UAE. Generally, citizenship is usually not offered to expats except in very limited, rare cases. Under this new scheme, it has been announced that eligible expats will be able to maintain their existing citizenship and thus be able to hold dual nationality. I provided some comments on this at the time, which were released through some of our online channels. Here's a wee copy of it. And I commented that the announcement by the UAE to offer citizenship to certain select expats in the country is likely to pique the interest of those who are eligible for it and wish to down roots in the country, thus ultimately cementing their ties to the nation. While the full details of the new scheme is yet to be unveiled, it is a significant development not just for the country, but for the Gulf region as a whole, where citizenship is usually not offered to expats. The UAE's decision to lead the way on this and offer citizenship to its expat residents could be the start of an interesting new chapter, both for the country and the wider Gulf region. What I said seems to have been on point, particularly the bit around it being a significant development for the Gulf region as a whole. Literally a few weeks after the announcement and the release of my statement, a well-known UAE-based newspaper published an article about Oman granting Omani citizenship to 157 expats in the country. So just as I had suggested that it could mark the start of an interesting new chapter for the wider Gulf region, within the space of a couple of weeks, that point had already been demonstrated. So how does one apply for UAE citizenship under this new scheme? Based on the current available information, there is no application process as such. Individuals would need to be nominated for citizenship by UAE royals or officials. Following a nomination, the UAE Cabinet would then decide whether to extend an offer of citizenship. Therefore, the scheme is likely to be open to a very few select group of expats. At the moment, it is unclear if those granted citizenship under this scheme will be eligible to receive support under the UAE's public welfare system or be entitled to some of the benefits ordinarily given to Emirati citizens in terms of things like free education, healthcare, housing loans and grants, etc. The announcement also marks a significant step further from the UAE's Golden Card visa offering, under which certain categories of eligible individuals can hold a renewable 10-year residence visa. For the Golden Card scheme, there is a conventional application process under which an application can be prepared and submitted. That scheme has also generated quite a bit of interest amongst the UAE's expat population. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you found it interesting and I look forward to connecting with you again in the near future. In the meantime, if you require any advice or assistance with anything, then of course, please feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.